Hi, this is Abe Whistler. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. In this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be showing you some of Britney Spears' wedding pictures. I also will be talking about the last episode of the Wendy Williams show, the tribute to Wendy Williams. I will also be talking about Latoya Luckett's new online show called "Sit Down with Latoya," and the title of the series. The first episode is um, um, uh, "Talking with My Ex." I haven't saw it yet, so I'm probably gonna have to do a separate video when I do this, when I do get a chance to look at it. I also will be talking about how Monique and Netflix came to terms with that employment discrimination lawsuit. I also will be talking about Ariel Lennox, or will update with Ariel Lennox breaking up with her new boyfriend. And last but not least, I will be talking about Jennifer Hudson winning the EGOT this past Sunday, and also about her talk show promo photo and stuff like that. Like I just mentioned, those are some of the topics that I'm going to be talking about. Now, it was all printed all over the blogs last week that Britney Spears had got married, and they showed some of the wedding pictures. And even though it was simple but elegant wedding reception, I did like some of the pictures of Britney Spears' wedding and stuff. They showed one picture with her and her fiance by themselves. Then they showed another picture of certain people who were her bridesmaids, and then she had a lot of celebrity friends there. And they showed, I think one picture was her. They were taking a picture by a bunch of flowers. But anyway, I liked some of the pictures that were in Britney Spears' wedding. On another note, I had just mentioned about Ariel Lennox and her new boyfriend, and she was showcasing him last week. And I was saying to myself, and I think I said in the video, that I hope the guy wasn't just using Ariel Lennox. And then come to find out, I think it was like over the weekend or the beginning of Monday, said that Ariel Lennox and her new boyfriend had broke up. His name was, I think, Kevin Manley, and they said he was one of the guys that was on one of those dating shows. I can't remember which dating show it was. And when I first read about it, he was from a dating show. I was saying, well, Ariel Lennox haven't had too many good relationships with dating. I said, I hope this man doesn't is not with Ariel Lennox just for money. And I think it was something similar to that. I don't know why they broke up, but they were a thing. They were an item last week, and then this week they broke up. So I'm rooting for Ariel Lennox. I like Ariel Lennox and stuff. She, on a side note, I think she's going to be performing at the BET Awards on I think next Sunday. But anyway, on another note, like I said, Monique and Netflix came to an agreement. Now, when Monique first put out this lawsuit, and she told us I think it was like 2018, 2019, she told us to boycott Netflix. A lot of people didn't boycott Netflix, and then it went to trial, and then the court kind of agreed with Monique and said that Netflix did not act in good faith because according to them, they gave a low ball score and then low ball payment, and then they were supposed to renegotiate with her. If her, if her comedy show was gonna do good, they were gonna renegotiate her contract and up price, and excuse me, and up price her payment status. But like she said, Netflix completely stopped talking to her after she filed the lawsuit. I'm gonna pause the video and read a little bit about it, and maybe if I read it, I'll sound better. But okay, I'm back. I'm gonna read to you what it says. Um, Let me pull it up. Um, Let me stop it again. I had it back. It says that on Tuesday, the 14th, they settled agreement. Monique and Monique and Netflix decided to both parties amicably agreed to dismiss the case, and her lawyer, Monique's lawyer, said that it was an unspecified amount, and both parties were amicable, and both parties agreed to it, and he said that's all that he could say about the case, and stuff like that. So I think they didn't say how much the amount was or what, but they said when you use the word amicably, that means that both parties agreed to whatever the settlement was. And so Monique actually really won her case because that's why Netflix agreed to pay her an unspecified amount. And I'm glad for Monique. Monique has been in the news for the last 2 weeks and stuff like that. So I'm glad Monique won her case. And a lot of people were against Monique. They were saying she should have settled, and a lot of her Hollywood friends and stuff. But sometimes, like she said, you have to go out and step out on faith and go out on principles, especially when you know, your rights, and you know the employment law. So I'm happy for Monique. On another note, it was kind of bittersweet today, because today was the last day of Wendy Williams, and I know a lot of people were doing, other bloggers and YouTubers were doing the last day thing earlier in the week, but I decided to do it today because I wanted to see exactly what Dunmore and Mercury were doing. And at first, I was kind of mad when I cut it on, because they still had Sherry Shepherd, like doing the Hot Topics part and other stuff. And then right in the middle of it, the fan, the fan part where they have fans who look real good, and they got a diva fan. They had this old couple, and they said this old couple had been Wendy watchers since 2015, and so they had on their little gold, gold and black sequin shoes, and white sequin jackets. It was I think a kind of elderly couple around my age, maybe a little bit older. And then I was getting mad. I said, why they still got Sherry Shepherd? And then Sherry Shepherd said they were going to go to commercial. And then when they came back to commercial, Sherry Shepherd said they were going to do the video montage. And I really did like the video montage. They had it like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 10, and they went all the way back to 10, and then I think they went all the way up back to 10, and then I think they went maybe to, I think it was either 10 or 11, but I think the last 2 or 3 years were kind of the years where Wendy's health was failing, so I guess they didn't want to play those years, but I think they did from 1 to 10. But it was a good video tribute to me. Some fans, some Law Wendy Williams fans, say they're not going to watch Sherry Shepherd. Some say they're going to give Sherry Shepherd a good run. But I think if Wendy would have had the right people around her and stuff like that, they could have said that, because it kind of bittersweet to me, because it kind of reminds me of my own situation in 2016 when my health was not at its best, and I had the same, kind of the same stuff where, people wanted me to come back, and I was trying to come back, and it was just, I just had to go ahead on and retire. And I think if Wendy would have had the right people around her, when she came back in the middle of 2020, she should have retired then, and stuff and stuff like that. But I look at this as not Sherry Shepherd taking over. I look at that Wendy Williams is retired, and they have somebody somebody new taking a place, because you know on a real job that's exactly what they do when you leave. Well, whether you retire or whether you retire from your old job or you quit and go to another job, they're always going to find somebody to replace you. So I'm glad Wendy Williams had a good 13-year run. She did very good on her show, and like I said, I did like the video tribute. On another note, Jennifer Hudson won the EGOT Sunday night for producing a Broadway play, and then yesterday they had her photo, picture, and a logo, and they also had the date of her show. So her show was gonna be on Fox on Fox Network on September the 12th. And then they also announced that all of the people from the Ellen show is going to be working on the Jennifer Lopez show. So they're making sure that both of these shows, Sherry Shepherd and Jennifer Hudson, show does good and people like it. I'm going to watch both shows, Jennifer Hudson and I'm going to watch Jennifer Hudson and Sherry Shepherd show and stuff like that. Sherry. I like Sherry Shepherd. And I like Jennifer Hudson. On the last and final note of the weekend, Azalea Banks had a breakdown, and they said she broke down on stage and stuff like that, and people wondering what was going on. And then she put out a statement talking about she should have never agreed to she had never agreed to go to that park festival. It was very hot. People treated her bad, and by it being hot and stuff, she was sweaty. That's why I know Azalea Banks, you always been kind of crazy, acting and weird and stuff like that. You're gonna try to blame the venue, the people, and all the other stuff. Telling it was too hot and there was too many people and stuff like that. I'm gonna put, like I said, the links to these articles and stuff. And these are all the topics that I have for right now. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.